Animal welfare advocates say they have seen an increase in animal cruelty cases across Fresno County. And in the past 2 months, officers with the Central California SPCA have seized 6 abused and neglected horses. Those horses are just the latest victims across the county. CBS 47's Karen Alvarez joins us live with more on the condition of the animals and what's being done to prevent this kind of cruelty. Karen.
So this is actually one of the 6 horses that's being housed here at the SPCA, and the people that work here tell me that it can take up to several weeks to months just to get him back to a better shape. Emaciated, dirty, and deplorable. These photos show the severe conditions these animals are now having to recover from after being neglected.
The horses were underweight, their hooves were not properly trimmed. Some of them had teeth issues that could have been the cause of their loss of weight. Some of the horses weren't being provided with a proper diet. Typically,
Go out and find there are issues with animals. They try and work with the owner to nurse the animal back to health. But in some cases, the owner doesn't comply, so the SPCA takes them in. In the past 2 years, the SPCA has investigated nearly 1,000 cases of animal negligence and cruelty and performed more than 100 health and safety checks. While heartbreaking, those that work closely to rehabilitate these animals say shedding light on this topic is a step in the right direction.
It's really hard going out into our community and having to be put in these situations to seize these animals, but at the end of the day, it brings us a lot of pride and satisfaction, to be able to care for these animals and nurse them back to health.
The SPCA says most of their investigations are instances of unintentional neglect that can be resolved by educating animal owners on the proper ways to care for their animals. But that isn't always the case.
It's a crime to neglect an animal, to deprive it of proper nutrition, water. And so people could face criminal charges.
And as the primary animal welfare organization, the SPCA is committed to rescuing animals in need and giving them a proper home.
We are here for the animals, of course, and we're here for the public. We want people to understand that we're still out there and we're going to do what we need to do for the animals.
And they say that it's important to report any case of animal cruelty so that the proper measures can be taken to help these animals. Reporting live in Fresno, Karen Alvarez, CBS 47 Eyewitness News.